Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel, Writing Practices. In today's video, we're going to go step by step through how to write a letter for attending a training program. This is a very common type of professional letter, especially if you work in an office, a company, or any organization where professional development is encouraged. By the end of this tutorial, you'll not only understand how to format this type of request properly, but also how to word it in a professional and persuasive way, so your request has a higher chance of being approved. So let's go through this letter together, section by section, and I'll explain exactly what to write and why it's important. Sender's information. We begin with your personal or professional information at the top of the letter. This includes your name, your job title, your company or organization's name, your address, your city, state, and zip code, as well as your email address and phone number. For example, in the template, it looks like this: your name, your job title, your company or organization name, your address, city, state, zip code, email address, phone number. This part is essential because it tells the recipient exactly who you are and makes your request official. Without it, your letter may look incomplete or less professional. Think of this section as your formal introduction before you even start writing the actual request. Date. After your information, you'll add the date of writing. This may seem like a small detail, but it's very important because it provides a record of when the request was made. For instance, you might write it like this: 10th January 2025. Always make sure the date is current and accurate because the recipient needs to know exactly when the request was submitted. Recipient's information. Next comes the recipient's information. This includes the recipient's name, their job title, the company or organization's name, their address, and the city, state, and zip code. In the template, it's formatted like this: recipient's name, recipient's job title, company or organization name, address, city, state, zip code. This is important because it ensures the letter is directed to the right person. A request like this should usually be addressed to your manager, supervisor, or HR department, depending on the organization's structure. Subject line. After the recipient's details, you'll include a clear subject line. In this case, the subject is Subject, Request for Permission to Attend Training Program. The subject line makes it immediately clear what the letter is about. This helps the recipient quickly understand the purpose before even reading the full text. Always keep it short and direct. Salutation. Now we move to the salutation, where you greet the recipient respectfully. In the template, it is written as Dear Recipient's Name. This keeps the tone professional and polite. If you know the recipient's name, always use it. If you don't, you could use something general like Dear Sir or Madam, but ideally you should personalize it. Opening paragraph, stating your request. The opening paragraph is where you clearly state your request. In the template, it says, I am writing to formally request approval to attend the upcoming training program, titled Training Program Name, which is scheduled to take place on date at location. I believe this program will significantly contribute to my professional growth and enhance my skills in specific area or field related to the training. This paragraph is very important because it sets the stage. You're introducing the training program by name, mentioning the date and location, and explaining right away why you want to attend. Notice how the wording is polite and professional. You're not demanding approval. You're respectfully requesting it while also highlighting the benefits to your career development. When writing this part, always include the details of the program: its title, the date, the location, and why it matters to you. This shows that you've done your homework and that you're serious about attending. Second paragraph, explaining the benefits. The second body paragraph goes deeper into the reasons behind your request. In the template, it reads, the training covers topics such as mention a few key subjects or skills which are directly aligned with my current role and responsibilities. By attending, I will gain updated knowledge and practical insights that can be applied to improve efficiency and performance in my work. Moreover, the training will provide opportunities to network with industry professionals and share best practices that could benefit our team and organization. This is where you really convince the recipient. You're showing that attending the training isn't just about personal growth, but also about contributing back to your team and organization. You explain how the training will improve your work performance and add value to the company. For example, if the training covers project management tools, you can emphasize how this will help you manage projects more effectively, save time, and reduce errors. If it's about leadership or technical skills, highlight how it will strengthen the team or improve productivity. This paragraph should always connect your personal development with the company's goals. That way, your supervisor sees approving your request as an investment that benefits everyone. Third paragraph, making the formal request. The next paragraph is where you make the formal request and mention any support you may need. In the template, it says, "I kindly request your approval to participate in this program, and, if applicable, the necessary support in terms of registration fees and related travel expenses. I assure you that the knowledge gained will be shared with my colleagues and applied to achieve better outcomes in our projects." This part is straightforward, but very important. You are clearly asking for permission, and if needed, financial support such as covering the training fee or travel costs. But you're also reassuring your employer that the investment won't go to waste because you'll bring the knowledge back and share it with your colleagues. This assurance is very powerful. It shows teamwork and a willingness to give back, which increases the chances that your request will be approved. Closing paragraph, appreciation. Finally, we have the closing paragraph, which in the template is written as, "Thank you very much for considering my request. I look forward to your positive response." This is short, but polite. You're showing gratitude and ending on an optimistic note. Always keep your closing courteous because it leaves a good impression. Complimentary close. After the body of the letter, you'll add the complimentary close. In this case, it is, "Sincerely, this is the most common and professional way to end a formal request letter." Signature and name. Finally, you'll sign your name and include your full name typed below it. In the template, it simply says, "Your full name." If this were a printed letter, you'd include your handwritten signature above your typed name. But for email letters, typing your full name is enough. And that brings us to the end of our step-by-step guide on how to write a letter for attending training program. As you can see, every section has its own purpose, from your details at the top, to the clear subject line, to the body paragraphs where you explain why the training matters, and finally to the polite closing at the end. If you follow this exact structure, your request will come across as professional, well-organized, and persuasive. I hope this tutorial has been helpful. If you found it useful, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel Writing Practices for more writing tutorials, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss my next guide. Also, let me know in the comments what kind of letters you'd like me to cover next. I always love hearing your suggestions. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.